BFM 89.9, good morning. I'm Nadia Hassan and welcome to your morning headlines. If you have been stuck in the traffic in the afternoon, I actually really feel you because yesterday I was stuck for 1 hour in Tun Razak because of the rain. But never mind, I was not as bad as these guys. Basically, flash floods, KL afternoon storm. That's only one of the smaller stories. There's other bigger stories. But I think for all of us who drive, especially now with the petrol price hike, you feel it even more. So put it this way, this is never a good image. And the funny thing is, right, this has actually happened before. So you wonder why they haven't really fixed the problem, but never mind. For the more serious news, of course, Malay Mails goes with stubborn Uber provokes taxi war. The war and standoff between SPAD and Uber X continues. Basically, they're saying that it's still coming down, although there's supposed to be a crackdown in it. Now, I interviewed SPAD, and he was saying that, look, he doesn't call Uber X a taxi service, he calls it a matching service. You know, if you have free space and there's somebody who wants to go your direction, then fine, that's paying. So they're cracking down on that because they say it's taking money away from legitimate taxi drivers. Now, the question we always have is who gave them these long permits to begin with? And of course, shouldn't SPAD actually, instead of being afraid of new technology, trying to find a way to regulate it so everybody wins, rather than doing this kind of very weird standoff war? Sun goes with pay cut on the cards, of course, going on with the issue of the newly minted MB Azmin and what he's doing to make his mark, talking about pay cuts. Because remember, when previous MB Khalid, actually did the price hikes, at least for the salaries, there was a very big uproar between in his party, so obviously he's trying to make his mark on that issue. New Straits Times goes with hackers long gone. Literally, they're talking about this whole syndicate where this Latino gang actually broke into a lot of people's ATMs and withdrew money. They're saying they're long gone. With all the publicity, if it was me, yes, I'd head out of Dodge too. The Star also goes with that, talking about bigger danger, saying that it's not just your ATMs, it's your online, it's your apps. Remember, there was a virus called Zeus that was apparently attacking those who actually did mobile banking, making their financial information at risk. This is one thing that a lot of people are obviously worried about as more and more of us do less counter work and actually go online. So security is one of those things that we have to beef up. But on your end too, don't make yourself an easy target. Seriously, change your password, make it hard. Don't use shared computers. Don't make itself easy for them. At least you know if they ever come for you, you tried everything you could and didn't just leave yourself vulnerable. Utusan and Sinar continue on their dueling headlines because I find it ridiculously hilarious. Jihad Perang Rasuah, using the word jihad, of course, as a war against corruption because Malaysia has been ranked as one of the most corrupt countries in the world. Sinar goes with the more sort of emotional view, saying that the Sultan himself was disappointed at the level of corruption. But I think that if you want to look at corruption, you need to look from everything. Not just the small fish, the big fish. They also need to go, and everybody needs to be accountable. I really do mean everybody. And of course, the one picture that seems to permeate all the headlines, especially the Star when you look at it, is basically the return, the happy return of Sawatya Norshal. She's reunited with her children and she's given quite a bit of a hero's welcome. Now, why this is controversial, remember, she was actually jailed for abusing her kids. So you wonder, right, is this the way to kind of treat somebody who's actually been convicted of a crime? Is it a double standard? Even if some people and her kids don't really blame her, you wonder, right, should you be painting her in this light? But Sharad questioned that and I also have an idea with that too. We end as always with Harian Metro with Kuala Lumpur to Glam. And Galam is our word of the day. Drown, submerge. Basically, your car is... Anyways, they also go with the Law and Order headline-ish, going Buno Baka Kekasih, talking about somebody obviously taking revenge, hell hath no fury. And yes, it's a very Law and Order SPU headline, but they are a tabloid. At least it's not coming out in the Star. But speaking of Law and Order, thank you so much to the commenter Elixir who wanted me to do a preview of Law and Order SPU the upcoming season. I will talk to my producer about that, but we'll see how that actually pans out. But saying that, I still prefer Benson and Stabler. And of course, if you like any of our other videos, please check them out. We have Sekilas, we have Kupas, and of course 89.9 seconds where some of us actually almost resort to fisticuffs. And there is, of course, the use of the word phallus. That's it for me. I'm Nadia Hassan and this has been your morning headlines on BFM 89.9.